high up there in Illinois. Raven King has been as high as the top 5 before. I'm not really sure if he's in bracket or not or how he's done. But definitely has the chance to solidify another good result against all these guys at the same event. The champ tag coming out. Ness versus Hero coming at you. Winner makes top 8. Loser goes home.
This seems like such a weird matchup. I would assume Ness has got a good advantage because Ness's movement is sick in this game. And Hero kind of has to sit there and do what he needs to do.
Yeah, Ness can do so much out of the down B, the side magnet, pushing opponents directly into like the next aerial distance. ATATA has become exceptionally proficient in terms of utilizing side magnet off of his aerials. He's very good at recovering against almost everyone. People always say, oh, you know, Ness doesn't have the best recovery. That is a lie in this game. He not only has a third jump with the best directional air dodge in the game, but his up B is a lot harder to challenge than it used to be, I feel. Also, that's lagless now, that neutral B.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love seeing combos in a PK Pulse. Oh, man. Not having time to set up the yo-yo, but he'll get it after. And
whoa!
Wow,
he died. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if he was trying to get to his menu by accident and just forgot to DI.
Must have. That definitely should not have killed, but it did. So ATATA gonna reap the benefit of a good ledge trap.
Yeah. Now he's getting the juggles with the PK Thunder. Man, look at Skilly just waiting until he can land that oomph because it only stays for one hit.
Yes, playing against a good hero is a terrifying thing because not only can they just stop you entirely. So, for example, you have ATATA right here using projectile, so the bounce prevents a chunk of his kit from coming out.
Oh, and he absorbs the whack.
All right, here. Opinion time.
Whack, if it would have killed, it should absorb for like
for max. Yeah, you heal fully.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I was actually going to ask if that was a thing, and wow, the Accelerado allowing him to get the fair. And a nice show of patience from ATATA, just waiting and then punishing the dash tag.
Yeah, Acceleralty, insane move. Definitely a contender for one of the best moves in the entire game because it just changes how difficult Hero is to play with for like a burst of 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah,
and people sleep on it. You know, a lot of people want to talk about Whack, Thwacked, and Kaboom, which is another contention for top move. But Accelerado just it benefits the player so much.
Well, Skilly's still doing a very good job, given the circumstances. This matchup seems really difficult, especially because ATATA really showcasing a lot of the knowledge. He's known when to side magnet just to absorb a lot of Skilly's moves. He absorbed a snooze. Like, that's gutsy. You have to know that's going to happen.
Yeah, and I also, here comes the bounce. And he can get him with the tail of it. Oh, good job get up attacking there.
Oh, he went for the thwack.
He had Thwack ready. Could you imagine? He'll get the zoom to get back, but not looking too good on the MP, so he's going to need to lock down this kill soon. Oh, holding on Sizzle and Thwacked, and eventually goes with Accelerado. I like that when he's sitting there in his menu, he's not just holding one option. He's going back and forth across multiple options, thinking about what he can do, and also probably throwing off his opponent.
Yeah, that's something you absolutely have to do. But this is kind of a scary situation for both players at the moment. Almost anything that Hero does is going to kill Ness with that oomph coming. And
that was a good example.
That was an anything if I've ever seen one. So yeah. Skilly going to take game 1 here at Thwacked. We are Dragon Quest themed, and we have a Dragon Quest hero up 1-0 in this top 8 qualifier.
And we also have a surprising amount of cheers from the crowd. Huge traders.
You know, it is still Nebraska's Midwest for sure. It's just the Midwest that not everybody likes to think about. And generally, when you come to Chicago, right, and you're from Indiana, you're from Wisconsin, I see a lot of them in the crowd, you're going to probably be rooting against Chicago. You root for the Invaders because you're one of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Until they're against, someone outside the Midwest. It's almost like layers of who you root for.
Yeah, I never really think of the Midwest or Nebraska as part of the Midwest, so.
I'm sure Nebraska would take exception to that.
Well, all the 6 people that live in Nebraska can fight me over it. Nah, I love you guys. And wow, no love from ATATA. Punishes the jump with a back air, and that'll be the first stock gone.
This looks a lot like the way that the last game began, but Skilly was able to bring that one all the way back, and he certainly has the capability and the just general knowledge of the character of Hero to cause some crazy general comebacks.
Yeah, he's shown a lot of know-how so far, and we were talking about how well ATATA knows this matchup. It seems like for the most part, Skilly's also very well aware of what he needs to do. Oh, and there's the Accelerado, going to make him so hard to edge guard.
Accelerado's been coming out a ton. Have you noticed that? He's been getting it just consistently.
Yeah, it's been working out for him a lot right now.
There it is again.
Yeah, there it is again. That's back to little sizzle.
I like that. I don't know if I like the idea of not healing, but he was at the magic percent when he chose not to heal, and that's an alpha move.
It really is. Well, I mean, what else would you expect from the champ? Man, this game started out looking a little similar to the last one, but now got him lapped in percent just about. Yeah,
but ATATA gonna have to finish out the stock first because it's really just scary. If you're ever on the same stock as Hero, you're technically not ahead.
Yeah, and that up tilt to finally lock it down. The psych up doing a little extra. Oh, but it returns with an up air, almost takes him out. And that bounce meaning he can't really pressure with the PK Thunder. Oh,
good air dodge.
Mistimed it. The thing is, when you get knocked off the ledge like that, but don't get hit by the hit, you shouldn't air dodge straight back to ledge because then you have almost no ledge invincibility. That's something that a lot of people do against Ness, and it usually costs them a stock.
There's just not a lot of good ways to get around Yo-Yo for some of the more linear recoveries in the game. Good fairs, just to get a bunch of percentage there on Ness. This is still doable. This is definitely a comeback potential.
Oh, without a doubt. I think one of the things that Skilly's been doing really well is the use of uppy out of shield. He's been great with that. It's allowed him to escape, and it just pops him right onto the platform, so he can kind of do it for free.
Yeah, he has been pretty solid at that, and it's not always an option that you would think of with Hero. Is that back air going to take it?
Yeah, you don't think of that back air either. Usually it takes too long to think about.
That back air is a strange move, because it's easy to look at that and be like, this move is terrible, because it's like the same number of frames as the percentage it does, which is usually not what you want to do if you're a big percent damage-dealing move. On the other hand, it comes out at sneaky times, almost like you expect your opponent to not do anything, and then suddenly it's there.
Yeah, and the startup animation of it is pretty unsuspecting, and on top of that, it's a very big move. It's one of the bigger back airs in the game. And this PK Thunder causing a lot of problems.
That is definitely a lot of damage, but he
gets him with the whack!
You have been whacked.
You have been... Put just a bonk sound effect on there. Just
look how happy Skilly is. Look at him smile.
He's like, yeah. I did it for the homies.
Crowd popping off here at Thwacked. If there was a time and a place, this is it.
Yeah, there was a time and a place.
He's cheesing so hard.
Oh my gosh, look at the crowd. Necker's shouting out. Oh, man, get into this game 3, man. ATATA had such a good lead, but it just seems like Skilly's done a great job of just remaining composed and knowing that his time will come in each set, or in each game.
Yeah, game deciding there that it was not ATATA's time to win a game. Now here we go. Skilly got the 2-0 lead. ATATA on his tournament life, despite having been up in both games by a considerable margin.
Yeah, oh.
That was good.
Oh,
he made it back
shield
on the ledge. You got to jump as soon as you can out of that. Ooh, that might have saved him?
That might have just... Oh, he was out of mana. That snooze cost him. That snooze cost him the mana he needed to recover.
Yeah, it cost him.
Oh, boy. That will happen when you've got Psych Up or Oof. I didn't see which one it was, but it makes your hits big boy hits.
Yeah. I wonder if crit works on the amount of shield damage that happens.
Yes, it does.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. Hero's one of those characters I gotta learn on the fly because so many different things can happen.
God, that move is such a problem for so many other characters. Like, the fact that he's got the Psy Magnet to handle it is so important, because otherwise that move kills at like 70 or 80.
Yeah, sometimes
on heavyweights.
Wow, Sizzle coming out to play real fast.
Yeah, that gives him a little bit of a heal and also knocks down the first stock. Oh, the Psy Magnet. Man, it's so hard to find your way around him when he's got that bounce.
Yeah, he had a lot of speed, but now it's gone. Now ATATA getting a little bit braver and approaching a little bit more. ATATA, I really just think has been playing the matchup considerably well. It's just some of the RNG has not been in his favor. The opponent has been consistently getting Accelerato. He's been getting bounced more than you would hope for.
Honestly, I'm waiting for him to try his luck with Hocus Pocus. Oh, there's bang. Hey, heals him up a little bit. Really delayed on that. Wow, that air dodge, man, it helps.
It has to take the time to absorb the animation.
Interesting. Oh, and a great job. Baits him into pulling out the menu. And you know what? We were talking about he's got some supporters, Skilly, but ATATA just getting a ring from the crowd for that kill.
Yeah, that was a sick one. ATATA has been getting some really good options in terms of what his kills have been.
I like that he always tries to delay his PK Thunder just a little bit so that, you know, any 2-frame attempts get messed up. And there's the bounce. Tries to find himself another buff, but it's not going to happen. Oh, almost gets the frizz into the kahoo, into the fair.
Well, he catches the fair. Tournament winner gonna take the stock. ATATA tournament life now, and this is scary. Hero ATATA could be the one truly thwacked out of the tournament. I saw it on the menu.
I saw it too, man. I'm looking out for it right now.
But right now, Skilly just focusing on neutral, doing the wise thing. I think he's got oomph up, or is that psych up? I can never tell.
I think that's psych up. Yeah, it went away with the hit. Yeah, that's psych up. Oh, great parry. And now it's coming down to this edge guard.
That was a very clutch parry. That was actually really smart from Skilly. He used that to get himself back on stage. He up beat into it immediately. Now he's got oomph.
Yeah, and oomph lasts, man. It just makes you hit harder for the considerable future. It doesn't add any shield damage, though. Just does more damage and does more knockback.
ATATA's shield was actually looking a little bit spooky.
And there's the zoom helping him out. And he saved his double jump so he could use it. And wow, man, that side B is so important.
Good dash up, up tilt. Falling back air. Can't quite catch him. Skilly's searching here for anything you can get.
And the back throw? That'll do it. And wow, ATATA holding on for at least one more game, if not two.
Yeah, ATATA finally getting a grab. That might be like the first grab he's got in the entire set.
Yeah, that's really a testament to how well Skilly's been doing at just kind of dancing around him.
Yeah, Skilly's been very, very good in the footsie. He's had Accelerato up constantly.
Yeah, that has certainly helped.
Yeah, so it's really hard to catch the hero with a grab. Really, really hard. So we got a game 4 incoming here. Okay, I'm not going to lie. As much as I hate fighting hero, this is incredibly fun to commentate.
when I saw all the controversy about this character coming out, like, from a player's standpoint, I was terrified. But from a commentator standpoint, I was excited. This provided a fun and terrifying future.
Well, fortunately, we also have ATATA, who is an incredibly clean Ness and one of the more hype Ness players out there. Always going for something crazy.
Yeah, it's him and Runaway are always trying to do something nutty. Ooh, nice parry.
The parries have been incredibly important in this particular set. Both of these characters have a lot of end lag on their moves.
Yeah, both of them have been doing a great job following up parries with something to get their opponent off of them. Here comes that PK Thunder going all the way out there.
Oh no, he couldn't quite make
have
it.
Enough. And that'll be the first stock going to ATATA. Only at 52%. I say only, man. He's got that oomph, I think. And that can do some damage.
All right, respect the heal.
You gotta.
Time to go zoom.
Yeah, there he goes. He's got the speed Monado.
That is also one of the easier ones to see because I think it's the only one that starts with A.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Oh, wow, using the shield to just block the little hits of, I don't know if you saw that. They were hitting his shield when he was crouched.
I did see that. And ATATA getting 2-framed for, like, the first time I've ever seen in his whole career on stream.
Whoa.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, and not getting the punish he wanted out of the parry.
Skilly jumping around like a madman, just searching for any kind of stray hit to give himself a little bit of momentum because ATATA running away with this game, and there's the momentum you needed. Yeah, that backer will finally scoop up that first stock, and now he's got Psych Up, he's got Bounce, so he takes away a lot of the threats. Falling fair, delay on the F tilt. was definitely F tilt.
Yeah, and here comes the Accelerado. See what he can do with it. Oh, wow. Just 2 parries in a row.
It's hard to parry Ness's moves, too. That's actually wild.
Yeah, it
Skilly
is.
looking very good.
Oh,
Another
wow.
two-frame.
Another one, and he'll get the fair. Man, he turned that around so fast, and here comes the Oom.
He's got Psych Up and Duped. He caught them both back-to-back.
Oh, boy. That could be some big damage. I don't know if these PK Thunders are the wave. Like, they're doing some damage, but they haven't really locked down any stocks for him. Oh, wow.
That was really smart.
Yeah, that PK Fire interacted with the boom. So the PK Fire was out. When he jabbed, it interacted with the PK Fire. Second jab interacted with the PK Fire too. That gave him a few extra frames, and he was able to get the back air out of it and take the stock.
Oh, the
God,
snooze.
he's been so smart with that. He has not let a single one even go by him. He doesn't want to risk it.
No, you don't want to risk it because it's got a back hitbox that's terrifying. Because if that comes through, you're dying.
Yeah, and speaking of dying,
81
got him off
damage.
stage. 85. He wanted the thwacked, but he says no, not today. The up smash not going to be a crit though. But here comes the Accelerado. Now he's got to find his way around this very fast lad.
Hero jumping around, searching for anything.
Oh, the Nair, not going to get the follow-up. Great job mixing up his landing, but now he's got to watch out for this follow-up. Oh, going to send him way deep, and there goes the Psych Up. And the bounce.
Psych Up and bounce coming out to play. ATATA is going to see if he can get back on stage.
And the up throw, the Lumineer shows him the light, and he will move into top 8.
Up throw to top 8.
Up throw to top 8.
And we have a hero in top 8 at the inaugural Thwacked.